In today's video, I'm giving you 15 ways to make your bullet journal last longer. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm giving you 15 ways that you can make your bullet journal last longer. You can use these tips when you're starting your bullet journal, or if you're in the middle of your journal, or if you're about to finish your current bullet journal. But this is just ways to fit as much bullet journaling content into your journal as you can. If you want to see more bullet journaling videos, then I encourage you to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you get notified every single week for my brand new video. Number one is to write in pencil first. And this is so that you don't waste pages because you messed up in like pen or permanent ink that won't erase. You can write with pencil and always erase that at any time if you need to. And of course, you can always go back over it with permanent ink to make it look finished. Number two is to write smaller. And this is because, of course, the smaller you write, the more writing you can fit on your page. And if you can write smaller, then you can make your dailies or your weeklies smaller. And it's just better all around, and you can make your page last longer. Number three is don't do the French door. A lot of people say that you should do the French door, and it is a really unique, pretty thing to add into your bullet journal. But if you're trying to save space and make your bullet journal last longer, then I would suggest not doing the French door, because you are wasting half a page that you cut off of your page. Monthly welcome pages are really pretty and beautiful, but if you're trying to maximize the full space of your journal as much as you can, then I would suggest that you skip the welcome page and move right on to your monthly. Next is to do a one-page monthly instead of a spread. A spread is when you open your journal to 2 blank pages. That is 2 pages, and that's called a spread. A one page is, of course, just one side of a page. And I suggest you do a vertical layout for your monthly instead of the spread layouts, because then you can save an entire page that you can use for something different. Next is to combine pages that you can. So this is like if you have a to-do list and a goals page, then you can add these into one page and split your page into 2 sections, and the top can be like to-dos and then the bottom can be for your goals. And this can be split up, of course, how many ever times that you want or need it to. Next is to use weeklies instead of dailies, and this might be opposite for you. For me, I like to write a weekly to keep myself contained in a spread or a one page, so that I'm not just continually writing forever and ever on my dailies. Next is to use sticky notes, and these are super helpful for like a daily or a weekly when you're running out of space and you need something else to write more stuff on. So this can be for any sort of list that you have. You can just add a sticky note right on your page and then write on top of that whatever you need to write, and then you don't have to bleed into more of your pages in your bullet journal. Next is to use a habit tracker, and this is where you list your tasks and all of the days in that month, and then you mark them off as you get them done. So these can be for habits, goals, or tasks that you do daily or about every other day, and you can mark these off each day that you complete them to track what you're doing in one page. And this saves a bunch of space depending on if you do dailies or weeklies. Then these can get constantly rewritten and take up a lot of space, so it might save you space if you do a habit tracker. Next up is to draw to where you can stay contained in a certain amount of pages. So this could be for a month. You could always count out your months and sticky note which time you want your new month to start, or it could be for just simply drawing boxes or circles on your page where you want that daily or whatever it is to stay, so that then you're not bleeding into all the rest of your pages. Next is to add inserts. So these can be an envelope that you tape in the back or more pages that you tape into the back. And this is just to add things to your journal if you need just a little bit more space. If you want to see a video on how to make and add inserts into your bullet journal, then be sure to leave a comment right now that says insert video, so that I can know that you want to see a bullet journal inserts video. And next is to add a sample or pen test page in the very back of your journal. So this is the last page or the inside cover of your journal, and you can write on the top pen test or sample page to where you can try out new pens or try out a different color. And next is to use collections, and this could be helpful or not helpful to you, so use it however you need to. But collections is basically if you have a lot of the same type of pages, then you have that in a specific portion of your journal. And my last tip is to save space in your index. And this is to index by collections or by months, because I know with my first bullet journal I flew through my index, so I definitely use these tips in my current bullet journal, and these are super helpful if you have a lot of months or a lot of collections in your bullet journal. So for like a collection of brain dumps, then you would write brain dumps on a line in your index, and then as you had a new brain dump, you would write that page number onto the same line that you wrote brain dumps. And this keeps your index shorter to where you're not repeatedly writing the same things over again. So hopefully you enjoyed my 15 tips for maximizing the space in your bullet journal and making your bullet journal last longer. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up to let me know that you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more bullet journaling videos, then I encourage you to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you get notified every single week for my brand new video. If you have any questions or want to comment on anything in today's video, then be sure to leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.